Hey guys, and welcome to back to Speed Force Racing. I'm James, or Cadwell if you want to call me that, and I'm here tonight. We are here at Silverstone at the British Grand Prix, of course, for round 10 of the championship tonight. We already had GP4, GP3. It's time for the GP2s to be around here. Can anyone catch up to Yarum, who is leading still the championship of the stage? Just to tell you, yes, he is. Yarum's leading from Electro Dan, so can Electro Dan close that gap in and to commentate for his first ever time commentating on GP2 and his second ever time for SFR. It is Oliver.
Good afternoon, or good evening from the UK, wherever you're watching.
Hello.
We're looking forward to the event. Yeah, not too bad. Looking forward to GP2 tonight. Silverstone, one of my favourite circuits to drive. Same again as Austria. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a really good race tonight. Last week was really good around Austria, so hopefully this week it's the same as last week and we can keep just going as good as we can. So we've already talked about who's first, who's second charity. Let's go for your championship orders then for you. 127 points is Yarum in the lead. So Yarum has had a win, has had 3 wins, 2 seconds, and a third in his races he's raced in this year. But then Monaco he crashed out, so he's only not finished one race. Electro Dan second on 82 points, 71 points, and behind them is Laserlord. Then in fourth it's TNR Jaborgan. 5th is Golden Crimson. 6th is King David. 7th TNR Dantan. Razor Virus in 8th. Ryan Cut 9th. Tijonas 10th. 11th is Rocking Kid. 12th is TNR Langfeld. 13th is Clarky Boy. 14th run up. 15th is Lord JB, who won GP4's race, his first ever race in SFR, so well done to him on his last ever season in SFR as well. Well, could be last ever season, we don't know yet. 16th is F1 Farf. 17th is Ryan Van Doom. 18th it's Steph. 19th is CBA, and 20th is Brayley. If we have tonight in this now, if we have TNR Leon, Mike, Nate 89 UK 1. If we have Mark Bod SF 1 and Colours the God, they are our reserve drivers, by the way, them 4 that I just named. So if any of them are here tonight, let's just check before we do say anything else. Is any of them here? Is any of them here? Yes, Nate's here tonight, so Nate is the only one who is our reserve drivers then tonight. And a quick look as we go into it at last round. So it was Yarm who won, King David second, and Langfeld third. In the constructors, it is Toro Rosso leading on 177 points, 160 points, only 17 behind is Renault. Then it's McLaren, Haas, Mercedes, Williams, Red Bull, Sport Pacer Racing, Ferrari, and Alfa Romeo are your finishers there.
Very interesting.
Yes, it is going to be very interesting tonight, as we know. What you expecting then from tonight?
I'm expecting a very, very, very close race. Very close race. It's going to be close in qualifying, close in the race, and I hope it's going to be a very good race. I didn't have a good race in last night. Crashed on turn 3. That happened. But hopefully tonight will be a very good one, and hope you guys will enjoy it for a good race around Silverstone. I mean, hopefully you're good to enjoy tonight's race.
Yeah, hope everyone who is watching are going to enjoy tonight, as of course we all did enjoy the race at GP4, and of course yesterday's race was very good as well. So hope we all do enjoy tonight's race, and hopefully this is a good race as well tonight to get a different winner. That's what I would like to say. Hopefully we can have another different winner.
I mean, shout out. I can just do a shout out. If that's alright for GP3. Can Can I just shout out to Shadow Britain for getting his first point in SFR on his debut as a reserve driver, as he managed to come in 10th in GP3. So congratulations to Shadow Britain for getting his first point in SFR. I'm very proud of him.
Yes.
Hopefully for many more to come.
Yes, well done to him. Hopefully he can, and hopefully tonight we can see JB and see if he can do as well as he did in GP4, which was a win. Can JB tonight at least get some points in the bag? He was hoping tonight. If you haven't watched GP3, go to near the end of that where we talked to him at the end. We talked to him about GP2, and he hopes for at least some points tonight. So he's looking. I would say for him to feel good tonight, I would say maybe sixth and higher would be brilliant for JB tonight to get some good points under what he needs to do. But everyone else now readying up and waiting to go into qualifying. Hopefully we have car sounds. Because you haven't.
Yeah, because I did watch last night's stream, and it's like qualifying's a bit meh.
Yeah, so just to tell you, Yarum, Electro Dan, Golden Crimson, King David, and Rocking Kid have won races around in SFR. They're the ones who have got the maximum points and been top step of the podium. As yes, we do have car sounds. It's 45 point gap to the top, so it should be interesting to see if that can go down tonight to. Well, we don't know how far it's going to go down, but hopefully it can go down as the run-up now leaves the session. So I don't know why the run-up's left the session, but he's left. Is he still here? Yes, run-up.
So yeah, we've got the cars about to come out onto the track for qualifying here in Silverstone for GP2.
Let's see who actually is going to come out. We've got CBA out, so let's keep an eye on him as he goes well. And yes, you can hear the cars, as we will read the comments in a second. Yeah, so tyres shouldn't really be a problem around here. It would be nice if somebody could tell us if it's going to rain or not for the race. That'd be good to know. Other than that, we're fine.
Yeah. So yeah, if it was people like you, yeah, if you started like round about the back of the grid, would you start on the medium tyre and go to soft? Or we just go all out aggressive on the start, go soft and go straight to the medium?
I'll go soft. I'll go mediums to start with, and then
yeah,
I could go. Well, I don't know actually, because the best strategy here I think is soft to mediums. You can work.
Yeah.
But then mediums to hards can work as well, so it's anyone's game really. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah. That's what I can say.
Well, we all know, because it's a 50% race, I think knowing people, they're all going to go for the one stop, and the people around the back, they'll try something with the medium, try to do a long first stint, and then go straight into and then try to go all out attack in the final stint on the soft tires. It's going to be interesting how people plan out. We all know what the top 10's going to do when it comes to the soft tires, going all out and then go to the medium. Or we don't know. It's going to be interesting how they actually plan out what tires are starting on the start of the race. It's going to be very interesting.
Yes, it will be, because as we saw, I didn't watch last night. Sadly, I'm busy on a Tuesday night. But on GP4, it was interesting because in GP4 we had nearly all the top 10 on softs, and then we had about 5 on mediums and 1 person on hards. So
I did notice that actually. I didn't notice that because I was racing in GP4. I did notice.
That was the one thing which we discovered there, which only like 5 were on the medium tyres, which had the better strategy, I would say, but JB just blew away with us all and won it. So
JB just literally just destroyed the race there. He was just too quick. He controlled the pace, controlled the race, and everything else.
Yeah, he said
literally.
He said in the post-race interview that he wasn't really focusing on the race. He was just because if you don't know, I know everyone on this channel knows, but I don't know if you know, Oliver. He's a marshal at Silverstone.
Is he actually?
Yes, and basically he was like, as he was driving around the circuit, he was naming all the corners and all like that. He said, "Oh, I was just looking at the corners where I normally sometimes marshal from," and saying what they were and all like that, because he was like all by himself. But here comes
No,
CBA to the line and doesn't get a lap in because it's invalid. Sorry, back to you.
you, you know what? You know what I always say about marshals? There's an old saying with marshals.
What?
I always call them the best seats in the house. It's literally the best seat in the house to watch motorsport, right near the track. And something about marshals, they always get, always get the best seat in the house. It's about the fans as well. You say, "Oh, fans, we get the best seat in the house." No, marshals do, mate. Marshals always get the best seat in the house because they'll always have it ready to do their thing.
They are. Let's see what
Fair play to
JB.
marshals.
Let's see what JB's doing. What kind of helmet does he have then? He says he's got a special helmet tonight. I can't really see
I
it.
don't know.
It looks like a white and pink helmet. Is that right? I think that's what it
I'll
is.
go on board with him. It's like a pink and silver helmet.
If somebody could tell us if that's any special thing. JB said it's a special helmet, so if it's, I don't know why he thinks it's special, but if it is anything special, then please do let us know. What if it is? Why it's special?
I think on your person, I'll let him know it's specialist JB.
Okay.
It'll just be JB. Right, what we got here? We got Razor Virus here. Just doing a lap. No, he's just coming into the pits. It's fine.
Lang foul
So
to
we've
finish
got-
off a lap. As I see him cross the line. 1:27.8, so puts him fifth. So at the moment it is the top 5 on softs. Then we have hards, mediums, hard, softs, hards, and then nobody else has done a lap yet. So yes.
Yeah, 12 minutes gone into the session. Everyone's started to come in now after their first runs. Go to refuel and change probably to a new set of soft tires. Or tweaking, or doing little tweaks here and there. Just trying to find that extra margin.
Oh. Yeah, guys. If anyone knows who if the run-up should be racing or not tonight, please do let him join. Please do invite him back because apparently he got kicked. So.
That would be great.
If he's racing,
Sure.
that is. I don't know.
If he is, yeah. So if the drivers could let us know if let us know if it's gonna be like a dry race, if it's gonna be a dry race or a wet race, that would be nice.
JB
So we got-
crosses but doesn't improve as
Ooh, bit of a slide there for Nate. Bit of a slide in Nate, and he's going towards Brooklands now.
who? Nate?
The one in the Renault.
Oh yeah.
Nate, 89 UK1.
Yep, got that.
Yeah.
Billy in the chat says hope rain in race to spice it up. Would be nice.
We all love that. We all love that.
A bit of rain.
Who does not love a bit of rain?
Yeah, me, but JB then out just a little bit further back as we have a Razor Virus weaving in and out. Who do we not have? No Tejonas tonight. No, there is Tejonas. He's here. I'm just looking to see who isn't here because there's 3 drivers that aren't here, and it's the run-up. I think it's one of them. Let me just have a look. The run-up. Is Le here? Yeah, Laser Lord's here. He's just gone pole. He's pole. Farf.
King David,
Farf's here.
CBA,
Rocking Kid, is he here?
TNR. Yeah, he's
No.
here. Yeah, Rocking Kid. Is he? Yeah, Rocking Kid 17th.
Oh yeah.
F1 5 for 16.
Clarky Boy's not here, so there's one that isn't here. Well, we can see that definitely Clarky Boy's not here. And who else? Brayley's not here. That's it. Clarky Boy, Brayley, and the run-up aren't here tonight. They're the 3 who aren't here. But here he comes then. Does JB? He's done a lap now, as we can sadly just have to keep this going. As Tejonas now on a lap. Now, Tejonas ruined. No offense to Tejonas, I'm not going to say anything about him that's bad. But he did not finish last round, and that, I think, it didn't ruin his championship, but it kind of ruined his championship in a way where he should have got more. He should have got the points that he deserved, but he just crashed out with like 4 laps to go, so it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gutty feeling because I
Yeah,
know the feeling. I had my first retirement yesterday,
it's still
and my
50.
first ever
Sorry.
retirement so far.
Yeah, he's still 50 points behind though, so not bad to say the least. Really, it's not. Just to tell you that the gap from the lead to the last point finish, last person who's got points, which is CBA, is 126 points. So it's, and then last is 127 points, who has no points at the moment. He is at the back. So thank you.
So, so what we got here? So
Am I alright tonight? Yeah, it looks alright on my screen. The stream.
yeah, everything looks all right. Everything looks all right. It's all sound. Rocking Kid has left the session.
Walking Kid has left the session, okay then. But just to tell you though that we have the weather for the race, we'll give you a little bit of insight on that now. It should be raining by the end of the race, so just to tell you, I think it's a 26 lap race this one.
Uh, 30
Yes,
summit race.
I think it's 26 laps, so I think it's I can't remember. Let's look back to yesterday quickly, and we will be back in just a second with that for you.
Yeah, if everyone's just joining, welcome to
Yeah,
Silverstone for GP2.
yeah, 26 laps. There we go.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So yeah, welcome to GP2. If anyone just joined, right now we're in the middle of qualifying. Laser Lord is on pole at the moment, about a tenth faster than King David. Everyone's in the pits now. Everyone's in the pits. Well, nearly all of them. Which is about to do that. I finished the third run, I believe. Third run's out of 4, or is it the second? I think it's the third run. So yeah, Cadwell. So what you been doing? What you been doing yesterday then during the GP3 event? Just kicking back, relaxing, watching GP3, or?
No, I have some some other things to do that aren't related to this league, but yeah, so.
Were you watching the football then?
No, it wasn't. I wasn't watching football. No, I went out with my dad to do some stuff. So, yeah.
Good bit of family time.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
since
but
we're
sorry.
doing, yeah, carry on.
No, you talk. I was interrupting you. Sorry.
All right, so we're gonna take a lap round for It's Steph. We're gonna take a lap with him. So yeah, we're starting the line, going towards Abbey, flat out turn 1, turn 2, flat again. You make sure you stay tight. Into quarter farm or loop, so one of the two. Third gear, stay tight. Then second gear for, I think it's loop, I believe. Then go into the fast little left kink. Take a bit of exit curb. Fly down Hanger Straight towards Brooklyn. Trick corner this because it's like braking and turning at the same time. Get the apex in the bit. So through left field, stay tight third gear. Make sure try and get the exit curb. Go through Woodcut, flat out, then towards Cops. Cops is quite a fast corner. So seventh gear, stay tight on the exit. Exit curb on the left hand side. Now because it's the fun bit. The best second corner in Formula One. Through Magnus and Beckett. Just slaloming in, out, into Chapel. Flying down Wellington Straight. Flat out with DRS. As he flying with DRS, it goes in towards Stowe. Stowe corner into fifth gear. And it's going to the pits. But yeah, so it goes into really good to be able to club his third gear. Make sure to watch out for the traction. Watch out for traction on the exit. Otherwise, a spin. And then go to the final corner and you go across the line. But it's a bit annoying that he went in, but no matter. That was a lap of Silverstone. Well, 89% of it, or 95% of the lap. There you go.
It was, yes. Thank you very much for that. Yes, run up. I just left the session again, so yeah, please run up as you are watching. Please, you can restart your PlayStation up and come back. You literally have about 4 minutes 30, so you can do that. Ryan Cook just goes pole, a 1:27.121.
That is How many hundreds is that? That's
Z
quite close, isn't it?
yes, he is 0.053 ahead.
Goodness grief.
So yeah, and then just to tell you that the top 10 are separated, well, top 8 and top 9 are separated by 8 tenths of a second. 0.8. They're all separated by the top
So
10.
at the moment, yeah, if you can say that at the least, I think around the top 5 or top 7 can get pole. It's that close. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. JB just a little bit behind, but he knows today.
Oh, he just went a bit off a bit, actually, JB.
He did.
Wait,
but he...
wait.
Sorry.
JB just went straight on at the exit of the loop. So, is he lift off or is he go for it? Is he still going for it? He's still going for it. Fair play to him. JB's coming towards Cops. Nicely done there.
He said he wants points. He can hopefully get points tonight, JB. Nice delivery. He knows what that means. Sadly, we might not know what that means. His helmet. He did put in a chat that I'm in with him. Let me just explain and read it to you. Bringing a special helmet tonight, so let's hope I do well.
I mean, it's a nice helmet. It's a nice helmet in a way.
It's probably a design he made, so...
Yeah. And so you can see people now starting to go out for their final runs now.
As Yarwum's
This
out.
is it.
Yes, it is. Championship leader Yarwum in 8th now. That is a problem, I would say. He needs to
Must improve.
He needs to be higher up. So does Jaborgan. Is he going to come out now? Yeah, he is. There we go. You can see McLaren coming out. Is that to Jonas or Jaborgan? It's Jaborgan. Now he needs to get a good lap in here, because if he can get a good lap in here, he can go pole, and we know he can get pole. By the way, guys, if you can invite the runner to the session, please, just so he can join, that'd be great. Please. What is Jaborgan now? Cuts the throttle down, and away he goes. The only driver on a lap right now is F1 Farf. But he's in the section of circuit where in front of him there'll be about 5 or 6 cars who have just come out for their warm-up laps, so he's going to get... He's going to
get tons of traffic in if they don't move out the way.
Yes.
He's going to have tons of traffic. Literally, he's going to have tons of traffic. I don't know if he's going to manage it. Where's the traffic now? Are they going through the middle sector, go through Magnus and Beckett's? I think he's doing all right.
Let's have a look and just check for you. Yes, they are now heading down that straight in front of him. The traffic I was thinking of. Where are the traffic I was thinking of? Where are they?
They're in Stowe Corner. He should be fine. They're in Stowe Corner. He should be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine, Steph. He's the only one on a lap who is going to complete a lap early.
Here we go. Last runs, baby. Here we go.
Well, here he goes. F1 Farf. What can he do? As he comes to a line, across it he comes now. A 1:27.715, exactly the same time as Langfeld. Exactly the same time. He's not in.
Who would have thought that?
He's not improved. If you just go to the comparisons, he is the same time. Well, yeah. Well, it says on mine he's the same time. If you want to take it to the millisecond here, so we've only got 27.715, which is the same as Langfeld. He is a 27.715, same as Langfeld, but 0. This is how close it is. 0.001 slower than Langfeld's time. So,
wow,
that tells you something there. But anyway, that's enough about that.
So Ryan Cutt is now going through. Just because the hanger straight, he's slow. He's slower than his fastest time by 0.2 of a second. I don't think he's going to improve unless he gets an almighty final sector. He goes through Stowe Corner now. He needs to get a very good clean exit. Now he's coming in. Ryan Cutt's coming in. He's aboard the lap. Ryan Cutt's coming in.
King David just gone pole.
King David goes pole.
Electro Dan
Dan's on pole.
Everyone
oh my
now.
goodness, it's amazing. I'm looking at Laser Lord now. He's on an out lap. I don't think Laser Lord's made it. I don't think Laser Lord's made it. Has he made it?
No,
I
he
don't think Laser
hasn't.
Lord's made it.
Well,
Qualified's finished.
you never know. That could actually just be a glitch still. But oh yes, to Jonas up to third. That's where he needs to be if he wants to get the championship keeping going. He does. Let's see what Laser Lord is doing.
It's finished. Qualified's done.
Is Laser Lord still here? Oh yep, he's
DBA.
Whoa.
DBA goes into fourth.
Let's look at Jonas now as he turns out of the last corner now across the line. Gets the flag out.
Lord JB just smacked into a McLaren. I don't know who it was. Lord JB smacked into someone. I don't know who it was, but he literally clouted a car. Going out to Max Beckett. He literally smacked right into the rear wing. And there's more carnage as well. Golden Crimson smacked into the Ferrari. Or somewhat, but goodness me.
Yeah, that's what happens when you finish qualifying. But anyway, there we go, guys. That is qualifying done. We're actually just waiting for Farf just to finish the lap off, I think. He's going absolutely slowly. He's got no fuel on his car. Well, there we go then. Qualifying is done.
Congratulations to Electra Dan.
Yes, I'll take you through the grids and then we'll get our predictions in. Guys, let us know your predictions in the comments of who you think is going to finish in the top 3. We like to do that. So it's Electro Dan first with a 1:26.956. Second is King David, 0.139 behind. Jaborgan third, CBA fourth, Ryan Cut fifth, Laser Lord sixth, Golden Crimson seventh, eighth Langfeld, ninth F1 Farf, 10th Yarum, 11th Ryan Van Doom. To Jonas is 12th. It's Steph is 13th. 14th is JB. 15th Nate. 16th Virus and 18th and 17th Rocking Kid. We do have the run up as well. Is our 18th driver. Did not complete any session. He joined literally with. He joined, disconnected, joined, disconnected, and joined with 1 second of the qualifying to go. He said he joined, so he will get. Yoram says mighty driving coming, so he's got a good drive tonight, probably coming our way then. So
should be exciting.
Yes. Any predictions then from this one?
I don't know. After qualifying, I don't know.
I know you haven't seen any of the races before, but any predictions then or not?
I'm gonna say if Tabor, the championship leader, is it Taboran? Is it?
Yarm.
The one that drives the McLaren.
Yeah, Jaborgan. Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
It's one of the two. If I'm gonna say, let you down. I'm gonna say I don't know actually.
You're gonna say
really don't know.
Okay, that's fair enough. So here we go then. Let's give you a rundown. Everyone on softs tonight except Golden Crimson on the mediums, Yarum on the hards, Farf on the mediums, and to Jonas on the mediums. Everyone else is on the softs. It's 26 laps. We should be seeing, I think, around lap 20 rain. So from lap 20 we'll get rain tonight.
That's going to be interesting.
But yeah. So let us know your thoughts.
Drama.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
So what we got here? Let's down on the softs. Starting on softs. Goodness me, it's going to be soft. So Jaborgan, the championship leader, starting on soft. I'm predicting the top lap starting softs. Golden Crimson on the medium. Golden Crimson on medium tyres. Oh, as he smacks into the wall.
Yes, so Yarum, our championship leader, can he get up from 10th? Jaborgan is fourth, sorry. So can he do something tonight and improve? He's third in the race, fourth in the championship. Can he do something tonight? I would say he's the leading mid-team manufacturer, but that's not true because Yarum is. But you know, we have comments coming through saying Yarum wins wherever he wants, whenever he wants. So he'll probably win. Billy says Jaborgan to win, King David second, and Yarum third. I can see that. I can see that happening. But Electro down second in the championship. Think about that though.
The scenes.
I don't know. It's up. I don't know. I can't call it tonight. I still think it's going to be a battle between the top three for the win, and then I think Yarm
Yeah.
could just get a podium. Yarm is quick. If you've never seen Yarm race, he's quick. JB's got his work cut out from 14th. Sorry.
So what we got here? So cars about to line up for the grid. It's gonna be a tight race. Electric Dance lines up on pole. He bunched up the field well actually, so he's not gonna stay on the grid for too long. So he's done quite well to do that.
Now we'll go sinking.
Here we go to 5 red lights.
One, two, three, 4, and 5, and we are underway here at Silverstone. A bit slow start from somebody at the back of the field. And that's Nate. Oh, we have somebody off already into the wall, and that's Golden Crimson. He's out of the race already.
Wow.
And there's a midfield scrap as well. I can't really see down there. Let's go now. It is
Langfell spun.
Langfell.
Oh, and the Haas is spinning around.
And that's Ryan Van Doom. Oh no. Electro Dad still leading though from David from Jaborgan as we have another spinner in the midfield. We do, and that's Yarum who gets back on, and it's side by side in the midfield. But what a start to this Grand Prix.
Laser Lord is now battling against F1 Farf. Sandwich between the two Red Bulls. Laser Lord had a great qualifying. Is now stuck in 5th in between the Red Bulls. And oh, there's a battle for the lead here. Electro Dan and King David. Goodness me. As they come through Maggins and Beckett, can Electro Dan stay very close to King David? He needs a very good exit.
Ryan cut everybody spun. He's now back on in last.
Goodness me, what a great start to this race. There's Electro Dan now in the slipstream of King David as they go around the outside round Stowe. Can he actually get through? Oh, but how close is that? And they're trying to Steve's on the inside. No, not just yet.
That is very close, and they've slammed the door shut. CBA has on Laser Lord in the background, as well as King David now has finally got past. He's got past, actually down the throttle line straight, literally on the line. He got past so well done, King David. He's now through.
Wow.
As we have Langfell and Ryan cut in the pits. As we have off goes Steph. We don't know what's happened there, but Steph is off, and they get back on. He gets back on, and he's now going to try, we think, and get a better exit. Here we are, but what a start to the race. We've already seen one car out of the race, and 5 cars have spins, and they were Yarum, Langfeld, Ryan Cut, Ryan Van Doom, and Jonas. That means that JB up to 7th already.
Go on, JB!
He is here. We have Golden Crimson saying I was going to go left to push Ryan, just had no traction. That was it. So had lots of traction. He lost traction, and into the wall he went. So that's all. But it was at the start line. I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, it's one of those things, really, when it comes to the first 2 laps of the race, especially on lap 1. When you think about it, it's like a real, especially the first 2 turns, it's super, super tricky trying to stay out of the way of another driver. Then you got another driver steaming on the inside and clutching either your rear wheel. You just lose traction. It's very, very hard at the start. It's ridiculous. I even found that out in GP3 last night when I had I thought I'd give someone space, and then someone hit me on the rear end, and I spun around, and then someone hit me and took me out. So, yeah, I do feel everyone's paying when it comes to turns 1 and 2, but it's one of those things, really. As we can see, Laser Lord on the back of CBA.
Yes, it's just quickly. DRS is open. DRS is now enabled, so people can use now DRS.
As you can see, Laser Lord now is trying to stay on the back. Oh, Electric Dance now is now back on the back of King David. Are we going to see another little tight scrap between the two as they go through Maggers and Beckett? I'll tell you what, Electra Dan needs a good clean exit, just like King David did when Kenny take the lead of the British Grand Prix. As they go down the hanger straight we go. Electra Dan now with DRS, and he's weaving around all over the place, going ultra aggressive, and it's not going to happen. Not going to happen for Electra Dan yet.
Here goes Laser Lord, and he's side by side with CBA. CBA just keeps the position. Can Laser Lord make it through? I would say Laser Lord can. I think Laser Lord's a great driver. He can get through, but far right behind them. What can he do? As we head a bit further back down the order to the closest battle on circuit, which is Nate and Steph. As Nate straight past Steph he goes. That's a great move there on Steph. And now to Jonna here. Can he get through? Doesn't look like he can do anything at the moment there. He's trying into the corners here, he is, but can't make it through. Back to the lead battle, it's still hotting up.
Oh, it's just so close.
Yes, Colours, JB is doing well. We have somebody off with Farf.
Oh, it's Farf. No. What a shame. He was doing so well. F1 Farf, that's a shame.
It is, but yeah.
We've got Electra Dan now, right?
Yep.
Electra Dan again, 1/10 behind King David. Can he do the move again? And Treborgan is now there in the McLaren, waiting for anything to pounce on the battle in front of him. As you can see, Electra Dan go around, trying to go on the outside round Stowe. Can he get it through? They're side by side. Can he get through? And he can! And Electra Dan wants to move outwards around Stowe. Nigel Mansell all over again. This is great racing. Get yourself a back in the popcorn and settle down for SFR. Who needs real Formula One when you can have SFR on the screens, right? This is amazing. It's like Fudge Groves back in 2012 all over again. Hear my boxing references.
Laser Lord in the pits. He is.
Only stop for Laser Lord in it.
JB now all over the back of CBA. He has I think he has a little bit of wing damage, but I'm not too sure. We'll check now for you as we'll have a look. Yeah, he has a bit of wing damage. He just got his front wing changed. JB now right on the back of CBA. He goes to the inside line, but can't seem. He just looked, but didn't really want to try it. And at the weekend, JB was here. If you didn't know it, the weekend JB apparently was here at the circuit, on the national circuit, doing the touring cars, which I watched on Sunday. The whole of the touring cars. If you don't know what the touring cars are,
who loves the British touring cars? Is it the BTCC he watched?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who does not love the BTCC? I try to watch it, but I just don't have the time.
Yeah, he was a
marshal. I do love the BTCC.
He was a marshal at the event, so yeah. Well, I think he was a marshal. I don't know what he was actually. It could have been marshalling, it could have not been, but it was raining, so it was getting wet. But it doesn't matter, does it? If you like it. As here he goes then, can he make it through? No, he can't. He decides not to. The only other battle which is near each other is this one here with Ryan Van Doomen to Jonna. I don't think Ryan Van Doomen has the speedo to get through. Just to tell you then, before we let Oliver talk again, JB up 9 positions, Rocking Kid 11, the run up 11, Razor Virus 8, and Nate up 6. The biggest losers of that race are Ryan Cut down 12, 9, Laser Lord down 9, and Langfeld down 8. For you.
So Lord GB now. JB is now on the back of CBA, trying to go for fourth place on the inside towards Brooklyn, and beautiful defending for CBA there. It's just shutting the door on Lord JB, and the Rocking Kid is still there. It's still there as well. Just go through Woodcut as they go towards Cops. Leaders are now settling in now into the race. I was looking for the battle between 4th and 6th.
Yes.
Lord JB now. Carry on.
Golden Crimson, yes, we did say that rain's going to be at the end of the race. Yarn put in the chat that it's going to be raining at the end of the race. So maybe I would say around lap 20 we'll get the last 6 laps in the wet. But somebody else said that as we're going side by side now. We are with JB. and CBA, and JB, I think, cleanly as you like it, gets through on CBA. Does he, though?
Oh, it's close. It's close. It's close.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, they said it was going to be near the end of the race, but then last time out in, I think it was... Where were we? Austria, we had rain, and said it was going to be the end of the race, and it came on lap 18 out of 30 something, I think it was. So yeah, it could just be. It came on lap 23, so any time it could be rain though. So you know.
As you can see, Toboggan now just hovering the back of King David for third and second place. Just hovering around at the moment.
Yeah, so if that's why, guys, if you wondered why Yarm's on the hard tyres, he's, at the moment, the only person who realised that it's going to rain at the end of the race, so he came on hards. I think that's why he started on hards.
So is he trying to go super long then, and probably thinking about going on Intus at the end of the race, or just trying to...
Yeah.
Or it's massive gamble.
It is, but it's he hopes it's going to pay off anyway. We do have football right now, so I'll just get the football scores up. If you want to tell me what to watch, I'll watch it. But like,
I've got football on. It's Champions League night tonight, by the way, guys. You got Chelsea against Lille and other stuff like that. If you did watch the football last night, before I say, JB has gone around the inside on CVA into. So it's close again. JB on the inside. It's close again. Oh, and JB is through as CBA pits. CBA pits. So
it looks dark. It looks dark already.
It is dark.
Now,
wow.
Does that mean that we're gonna get maybe 12 laps of rain from lap 12 rain? But then you look here and it's beautiful sunshine. So it's Silverstone for you because it's in 2 counties as well. It's a very long circuit. It's great to be here. Really on this circuit. Let's head a bit further down the order because we have Razor Virus on the back of the run-up, battling away. Just to tell you, in the football,
CBA's gone put on another set of softs. Sorry to see that, but CBA's gone for another set of softs.
He has. Let's just tell you in the football what the scores are. It is Lille 0, Chelsea 0, Liverpool 1, Salzburg 0, Barcelona 0, Inter Milan 1. Valencia 0, Ajax 1, Red Bull, the other
Leipzig,
0, and Lyon 0, and Zenit 0, Benfica 0. As we head back to this.
Bit of a shot. We'll tell you what, bit of a shot there. Barcelona are behind against Inter. Bit of a surprise to hear that. Wasn't expecting that at all. Who would have thought that? What crazy things happen in football?
Golden Crimson, who was in the race, said, well, the forecast said there will be heavy rain from light rain at around 19 laps.
Wow. Cloud, it's time to come over now, Silverstone.
So maybe in about 3 or 4 laps time, we'll see a little bit of rain, which won't be enough for Inters, and then it'll just go bang, and it will chuck it down. We never know with that. But let's head up, see what Nate's going to do, see what he's going to do then. Is he going to make it through Razor Virus? No, he is not. He decides that he's not got enough to get through there into the corner number 3, I think that is. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
now looking at the Rocking Kid and JB are close as well. But let's see with this one, what's going to happen here is Razor Virus trying to get past the run-up. I'm really bad. I think I'm really bad with corners at Silverstone. I've been Silverstone twice. But yeah, side by side they go in the background. As Ryan Van Doom is past Steph, good move from Ryan Van Doom there, and now Steph has just let Yarwin pass. I think he's letting Yarwin pass. Is he? No, there's there.
It's starting to rain now. It's starting to rain. It's starting to rain.
No,
it's starting to rain.
No, he's not letting him pass. He's keeping a close eye on it as we head down the historic start line for the national start line grid. Where the BTCC go and the British British GT and the British Superbikes go there as well for the national. They do the full circuit. I think they do as well.
Oh, JB Rocking Down made contact. JB Rocking Kid made contact.
JB now has got back. Is he gonna let him back through? No, I thought he was gonna let him back through there. I thought that's what he should do, and he has. Yes, my screen now we have rain coming down, so. There you go, guys. Rain is now officially coming down on my screen, so we're looking maybe lap 12, we should see people coming in for Inters.
12 or 13, I would say.
But what is Yarum coming into? What is Yarum coming in for? Is he going to be the first who pops onto Inters? Now that's a tricky thing to say to Yarum because
It did go on the hards for a reason. Let's see what times it's going for. Is it Inters? It is Inters. Yarm's on Inters. So, Yarm and Inters.
Best strategy call, I'd say. But yes, Wayne was
Lewis Hamilton again, isn't it? It's just Lewis Hamilton again, isn't it?
Wayne was predicted a bit later, guys. So yes, we were right. Wayne was predicted about lap 12, 13, or 14. So, it should have got heavier as the race progressed. But Yarum, has he done a good job at this, or will he just think to himself as before we do talk, Razor Virus going into Beckett, going into Maggots, or was is it? Yes, Maggots then Beckett. Sorry, Maggots. He was going into was nearly side by side with the run up. So I don't know why he was nearly side by side with the run up, but
I'm gonna have a look at when Yarm starts his outlap, starts across the finish line. I need to have a look at how his times compare. What? What?
You didn't even have to put that because we knew what you meant before you said that, Lee. Lee put JB likes it wet, no sexual pun intended. we know you didn't mean it sexual, but yeah, we get the sexual pun. We get the reference.
Oh dear. So we got Rocking Kid coming into the pits now. Is he on Inters? I think he is.
But look at this.
He's on Inters.
Ryan Cutter has just got past Yarum, so
we've got a spinner. I think we've got a spinner.
That's Nate. He's off, but he gets back on now. And
Yarm spun on Inters. Yarm has spun. Is that an indication it's too early? Oh no, he's disqualified. Yarm's disqualified. Oh no! What a blow!
What a blow for your championship leader!
Yarm is out of the race. What a blow for his championship! What's going to happen now? I really don't know.
He'll put something in the chat. Oh my God, Leo, we know! It's so ridiculous. Basically, what happened was he was reversing to then get back onto circuit, and he reversed. And do you know you have like the thing on the screen that says like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
In that like orange, he must have had that, and he must have just gone off that, and it said disqualified. He will say something in that. Oh. Of course, I have to bloody crash when he was disqualified. Well, you didn't know. Well, you didn't know that. You didn't know that, Golden Crimson. You really didn't know that. Anyway, back on with the battle then for the lead. It's gone down from a minute.
The leaders are still on dry. Is interesting enough.
Yeah. Football, it is then, and Yarn then just puts a laughing face. Lol, Yarn. What, Yarn? Before you go, can you just let us know in the comments how you got that disqualification, please? We know you spun. That's fair enough, but how? And here we go then. Here we go. Side by side we go. And King David now looking to try and get past the lead, the second place championship man, which is Electro Dan. He jockeys one way, jockeys the other into Maggots. There you go. I don't think he's going to make it stick. There, where that corner is there. Now they turn down the other straight that we have on this game, and that is what the touring cars do, by the way. So yeah, the national circuit.
DRS is still enabled. King David's still going down here. They got Slipstream on Electro Dan, who's on the inside. This should be an easy pass. It is beautifully worked by King David. Retakes the lead of the British Grand Prix. Electro Dan, what's he doing? He's still behind. And Jaborgan pits. He's coming in for Inters.
Good job for Jaborgan there. Just to say, he's speeding in the pit lane.
Oh wow! Oh dear.
What I would say.
JB pits.
What I would say as well, guys, to all of you who are watching, is that I think in about 2 laps' time it would be enabled or denied, whatever DRS is. Would be not allowed to use DRS in about 2 laps' time, I would say. But we have a Sector 2 something happened. I think that's Nate spinning. Yes, it spun on the intermediate. So
Do you think it's still? Is it not wet enough then for Inters?
probably not. And people are coming onto them.
Chaborg has just come on for Inters. GB is now coming on for Inters.
I want to see lap times, and I want to see them, but I don't think we can get lap times, can we? Can we get a good comparison? Here we go. So a 1:16.5. A one. Wait, what was that? What's the lap times? A one. Okay, so let's see what the leader does. Let's see what the leader does. If he's going to stay out and cross the line. The 1:45 for the guy on the intermediate, the first person to do a lap on the intermediate. So a 1:45. So we need to comparison that with an actual lap on the soft. Hopefully King David's not coming in. Oh, he's coming in. Great.
Legend Dan isn't. He is coming in.
Right. Let's see
Dan's coming in.
Let's see if Ray's Virus is coming in or if he's going to stay out. If somebody stays... Oh, and we have a spinner. I think that is the Gorgon. It is. Oh, poor him. Razor Virus stays out.
Look how wet it is on the onboard camera.
Razor Virus stays out. Let's see what he does. A 1:40.7. So, at the moment... Well, I actually have to figure out this because we'll see what JB does, but well, not JB because that's a bad comparison. But let's see what the run-up does on his set of intermediates. But at the moment, the softs are doing a 1:40. The intermediates, what I could tell, were doing a 1:45. So intermediates are about 5 seconds slower. But here comes the run-up now. He's the first car we will see with an actual comparison to give us a comparison of timing. Just to tell you. Yeah, the softs are 4 seconds quicker.
So it's still too early in my opinion, isn't it?
That's what it looks like, but I'm not too sure. As there goes Laser Lord past JB as JB spins. But I don't... But what I'm gonna say is I don't think that... But I do believe that in about 3 laps time it will just chuck it down and we have to go on to the wets, the full wets, but you never know.
It's going to be, you know what I call British typical weather?
Yes, it is.
The weather does not, it's just the British weather.
Yarwam says he turned around the wrong way, so...
Pretty much simply put.
Yes.
So we got Razor Virus, is he staying out? Yellow in Sector 2. Virus is coming in. Steph is coming in. Randa Dube's coming in. Everyone's coming in. The 4 cars, the top 4 is coming in. King David's going to be retake the lead.
CBA's in. Is lazy. Oh, we got a spinner. Oh no. Oh no. That is not what we want to see. That's Nate.
Oh.
What have we got then?
Lord JB still on the Inters. He's still in 9th.
Let's see what King David did on that lap. I want to actually know. It was lap 14 for King David. Let's have a look. Lap 14. A 2 minutes 6.
Was that not just out lap?
That could have been an out lap. I'm entirely not sure.
Because it can't be that slow, surely.
Let's see what Jaborgan did. Let's see what Jaborgan did actually. As Nate retires from the session, or leaves the session, not retires. A 1:44 for Jaborgan, so the lap times now are only 2.5 seconds slower.
It's time to come, isn't it? The incident is now started. We got a safety car. We got a safety car at the British Grand Prix. We got a safety car.
Safety car because of Nate. That is what we've got. So if you don't know about the safety car on this game, guys, because it never comes on, we never get a safety car in this game. So if you don't know anything about safety car because you've raced maybe 50 races on this game and you've never had a safety car, what they do with the safety car is as follows. The safety car doesn't wait till bunch up, it waits till it picks up the leader, and then we have 3 laps behind the safety car, and then it comes in. Just to give
pretty
you
much simply
ideas.
Put.
Yes.
Yeah, carry on. Interrupt you. Carry on.
No, it's fine. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have. So I presume we're gonna have probably the top five. It'd be interesting to see what we have actually with this. I would say it's not wet enough, I don't think, for intermediates, but most of them aren't intermediates, as you know. There is a little bit of spray, but not enough. But yeah, where's the safety car as we speak? That's what I want to know. I would love to.
It's got to hang straight in it. It's got to be.
I'd love to see the start line. Here we go. We can. I can see the safety car now. There it is. We pick it up. Good to see.
Where's the safety car?
Just in front of the leader here. So if you can see right now, turning into the corner in front, that's the safety car. So.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. So safety car should be out for around about 3 laps. It's normally 3 laps, but we don't know as we have a goal in the Chelsea game, which we'll look at in a second for you. I'm watching a score show, so when all the goals go in, I can tell who it is. So,
is that Soccer Saturday?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
Zenit have Soccer Saturday. It's not. No, Zenit has scored. VAR are reviewing the goal, so I don't know if it's going to count or not. But it's Chelsea who've just scored. So is that Chelsea who've just scored? Yeah, Chelsea have just scored. So are they going to count it as a goal? I don't know on that one. But Tammy Abraham just scored it, so.
Well, fair play to Chelsea.
It stands. It stands as a goal. There we go. Anyway, back to this. We have the top 3 all lined behind the safety car. What do you think now? As we've got this rain coming down.
It's starting to come down hard now. The rain. It's starting to come down now.
And it says on lap 6. It says on lap 17, around 18, 19. It should be really heavy and it should be wets, full wets. What do you think now?
Yeah, it's
Lazy Lord in for wet.
Depends on the drivers. Yeah, the drivers now, they got to think on their toes here. It's either staying out on the inters, give it a risk, or coming in for a free pit stop, or risk it on the wet. It's a double risk here for the drivers who's out on inters. Is now going to make a decision on if they want to go on wets or not. We got a Racing Point car just literally going off the track somewhere. I don't know who it was.
Anyone risking
literally, it? Not from I've seen. No, everyone's not pitting. They're still saying it's the track's still wet enough for inters. I believe it's still wet for inters. But the track is starting to get very, very wet now. It's going to turn into an ice rink sooner or later. All the drivers are coming through now. Well, what would you do in this situation then?
If I had to be honest with you, as we have loads of things happening right now, I would totally go on the wets, the full wets. I think it's wet enough for the full wets. I'm not, just a quote to all of you guys who are listening to me. I'm an awful racer, right? I'm an awful person who can't race around. Oh, naturally, Laser Lord just spun on the wets. I would stay out for one more lap on inters, then come on full wets. That's what I would have done. So I'd have one lap behind the safety car, then come in for the wets. So this lap I would have come in for wets. Hopefully King David does what I said, what I'm thinking. Maybe not. We never
know. It looks wet enough for wets, don't it?
Yes, full wets. As we have a penalty, as Valencia have missed it. So yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway, I do think that we should have had full wets on this lap coming up because it is wet enough. And yeah, I'm not a very good racer, by the way, but I do read a lot of inter stuff. So for like strategies, I think I'm alright with it. So a commentator, I'm a better commentator than I'm a racer. That's what I'm saying.
I can tell by who you are behind the microphone.
If I raced in SFR, I'll be in Division 4. I'll be in GP4. So that just tells you how bad I am. I'll probably finish mid pack. You know what this is called? What?
Get on the edge of seats. Time to bite your nails. Really, time to bite your fingernails off and be very nervous what's going to happen, because this looks very exciting. Right, as we come towards Is anyone pitting? Yes. There's one pitting. There's two pitting. But there's some people going for the wets now. Let your dance in. Lots of people are coming in. Lots and lots of cars. There's only two people pitting. Only two people.
There's a few
3 in
now.
the pits.
4 have come in, so... Jaborgan stayed out. I'm surprised on that one. Jaborgan, I thought would be one of the ones you would wanted to come in. By the way, this is the last lap behind the safety car, everybody. Last lap behind the safety car. And then we go green racing around here for a couple of laps. That'll be...
So, people are staying out. They are taking a massive risk. They are taking a massive risk. Staying on Inters. They really, really are. I don't know if they're going to struggle. I really don't know if they're going to struggle. We have to keep it on the wet runners. Keep it on the wet runners to see if they actually are going to go well on the wets. As you can see, it's Steph looking for more water, I believe. You're going to get more water in a minute, Sunshine, with the rain coming down.
Lee, if you don't know, safety car's out for 3 laps, and this is the 3rd lap behind the safety car, and then it'll be in, by the way. So yeah, this should be last lap. We fingers crossed it's last lap, or if there's a glitch on this game and we have it for another couple of laps, then it's probably not a good idea. But you know.
So, do you believe the Inters are going to struggle now because there's so much rain?
No, I don't think they will struggle. I just think they'll be fine out there. I think they'll be absolutely fine on the Inters. I just think they will. I just think the wets may just have a tiny bit more grip.
So right now, we give the wet runners the advantage then if they actually, because they just went onto the,
Just to say, as somebody in the comments just alluded to, that's James Brandon. He said, safety car is in this lap, there we go. That officially, Laserlord's in net P1, and I think he's correct on that one. I think Laserlord is net P1.
Oh, we got contact as well. So, someone ran into someone. There you go. Jones is...
It's King David.
He
can go whenever he wants, King David. And he's just holding everyone up, and that makes CBA and all of them are just getting so much damage now because of it. King David,
is he going too slow?
I would have gone now, King David. You are just taking your time. He's gone.
That was immensely slow.
I spoke too soon. There's Langfeld. Oh, there's people overtaking people. Wow, this is not what you want to see. No.
Wow.
No. I don't think you're allowed to overtake, are you?
Usually they should be racing after the start-finish straight.
Anyway, Laserlord has had a great start, up to 8th. He started 10th in this little lap, so we see what he can do. Sorry, fine.
I need to keep it on the wet runners here, so I'm going to look at Razor Virus. Oh! Rocky Kid nearly hit the back of someone.
Just to say, if the leader comes out of the pits now, he will be out in last. That is...
Yeah, it's a 30-second... It's like a 29-second pit stop, isn't it?
Yes, it's a 29-second pit stop from the limiter to the limiter on the first limiter and the last limiter. So technically, coming in and going out, altogether, it's about 40 seconds, which will be just to CBA, who comes out the pits now and heads around.
Dear.
So, yeah, you're looking at from a P1 to P15.
14. P15, wow.
14, 15 or 14, it depends. You can do it in 14, but it's there.
Can I just say something here? The run-up is still on dries. He's still on the softs. No, the mediums, sorry. The run-up is still on mediums.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Okay, you can, yeah, alright.
Okay, so we go ahead. It's a Steph's now 2 seconds behind King David. Van der Doom Ryan Van Doom is still chugging along.
I don't think it's good enough. Just to tell you that Langfeld just got back through on Laserlord, so it's not full wets yet. So whoever going to full wets, I do apologise. You're not on the right tire at the moment.
See, the drivers can feel it, we can't.
It looks like they're not on the right tire because Langfeld It just pulled a good gap. Langfelt was... Oh, Ryan Cut has spun, I think. He did. Yes, Ryan Cut did spin. He's back on now. That is not good for him. And Laser Virus has got through on the Laser Lord. Now we're looking to see who's going to make the next move into the pits.
It just baffles me that the run-up is still on dries.
Yeah, it's a virtual bug on the run-up. By the way, probably for you. I've got him on the intermediate. We have Razor Virus off. Razor Virus off.
I think I got glitched then. Oh dear.
Razor Virus back on
now. I
now.
think I got glitched again. I think I got a glitch.
21 the 20th lap, so that means, by the way, if you wanted to know, we have 7 to go. Well, 6.5.
It's been a good race. It's been a very good race.
Yes, and on lap 24, or lap 25, we'll let you do your drive of the day, so...
Yes, I don't know who to pick.
Well,
it's too much to call.
You've got a lot of laps, so keep it up. But yeah, JB, back to JB and his historic win. Everyone was so nice to him. Everyone was like, oh my god, he won his first race. That's so great for JB. Today, he said he didn't really care. JB's now left the session as I speak.
But, no.
Maybe internet problems, but into the wall goes Ryan Van Doom. He is off the circuit. That is not what we want to see from third on the grid. 2 now.
Jaborgan's in third now. The person in third place is in third.
Where's Jaborgan gonna... Well, let me just have a look here. Is he gonna be still third? Is he not? I don't know. Let me have a look. So Laser Lord is on... Jaborgan will go if he stays as it is, will go up to second in the championship. Jaborgan, wow, that has done it beautifully for Jaborgan. We got virtual safety car. Wow, we don't get a safety.
What a race this is!
We don't get a safety car or virtual safety car, then we get 2 in one race.
Goodness sake!
Oh, we're green. I think we're green again.
When I go on commentary, when I go on commentary with you, and something just has to happen, doesn't it?
Oh, Ryan Cut is out of the race. Ryan Cut is out of the race. Can't tell you why, but it was in corner two. We'll have to. We'll see if he puts something in the chat or not. Thank you to everyone who is commenting, by the way. We do appreciate it. And if you guys want to let us know your drive of the day, let us know as well. And please do subscribe if you haven't already, because since Since I last streamed, we've gained 2 subscribers, so thank you to the 2 of you who have subscribed since Monday. Do appreciate it. And by the way, we are on 243, so keep us going. We're aiming for 250. We are before Spa, so if we can get that.
I've only been in SFR for about 2 weeks now. I'm already phoning every single day of it. I've been absolutely loving it.
So yeah, I got called in at the start of the season. It's great.
James Brandon said, "Apologies, Laser Law spoke too soon."
Yes, but Ryan Van Doof is now in the pits and it's going to come on the wets as well, I think now. So if he comes on the wets,
it's got to be wets now. It's got to be wets now, surely.
It is wet enough now for wets. He's got a penalty, so he just quickly does his penalty. 5 seconds it is, and he's on to the full wet tyres, but they'll only have 5 laps on them, so only have 5 laps to get them done. Yeah, 5 laps, which is annoying for him, but he'll get 5 laps on them, and hopefully with them 5 laps he can what's the word? Do well.
David is literally controlling the race well. He's still on Inters. He's 5.8 seconds in front of Steph. He's driving absolutely brilliant races, King David, in the Ferrari.
We have a sector 1 off, and that is CBA hits the barrier hard. Well, hits the barrier. I don't know if hits the tire marking there. Was it the barrier as well? I just want to check because I can't see any damage to the front wing from this awful camera angle that we get given on this game.
If you look in the comments now, JB is not happy. We all feel sorry for you, JB. We really are.
JB, if you can get back into the race, then that would be good. But I don't know. You could still get something. You never know. You did 90%
Poor
in the
guy.
race. You did 90% in the race though, so that's got to be something.
Yeah, well done to you, JB.
I can't. Oh, poor you, JB. Poor you. I feel for
Oh,
you.
that is so unfortunate. He was on such a good result as well. Unbelievable.
Rocking Kid's the first one on the wet, so what is he going to do now? He's got 4 laps to do something. I just don't think he's got enough to do it. But Jaborgan's going to get a podium. He will be delighted with that, Jaborgan. We'll talk. By the way, if you don't know, guys, we are going to talk to your try and talk to the top 3 if they have microphones. I don't think King David. I don't know about Steph. I've never talked to Steph or heard Steph, so I don't know if they have a microphone. And
Spoken to Jaborgan, have you?
Jaborgan does have a microphone, so we'll talk to him. We added him to a party and he was like, "Oh no, you don't want me. You want to join us." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do apologise." So yeah, that's the only time I've talked to him twice. So yeah, very good to talk to.
Jaborgan still can go for second, you know. He can try and push for second. It'll be difficult, but he can still try and push for second. That'll be a great result for Jaborgan's championship chances.
Yeah, it will. I think he'll be second in the championship. Just if somebody can do quick maths. And no, he probably will be not second. Oh, we have CBA again spinning. I think around. He is around again. CBA. This is not good for CBA today.
The run up having a go on one of the McLarens on Jonas. Lacey Law gets a free second. Bless him.
Yeah, guys, let us know your driver of the day, please. Let us know your driver of the day in the comments. I will put it on now for you, the positions gained, so you can do it. There you go, there's position gained. Please put them in the comments now. You have until the end of next lap, end of lap 25, to get your comments of driver of the day in. Well, just put them in whenever you want. I don't care anymore but yeah, if you want to do a driver of the day, we will announce that to the person who gets driver of the day. So whoever gets your driver of the day will go, oh yeah, by the way, you get driver of the day from the chat. So well done.
Ninja Dan, good, strong, doing okay for himself. I think the top 3 has been submitted now. I don't know if Jaborgan can still catch. Is a Steph? Catch Steph. Keith David is in a world of his own. Is what we got here? The closest fight right now is to Jonathan, the run up.
Ryan Van Doom is out. He's done something.
Oh,
he's done something. It's in the last couple of corners because you can see it here. The yellow flags are out. I just can't see a car, so I don't know if this is going to be a safety car or what. No, I couldn't.
That'd be dramatic if there's a safety car. I'll tell you that now.
I couldn't see anything there, so don't quote me on that one. I couldn't see anything, so I don't know.
SFR at its very best, to say that in the least.
It was sector 1, the crash, so I don't know.
We just don't know anymore. So we got the closest fight right now is from 4th to 6th. The Jonas, the run up, and Lang fell.
It is, yeah. As we look,
Rain is coming down so hard, and fair play to the guys on the enters. Fair bloody play. Lap 25 now.
It is, yes, and let's see what we've got. So it is King David leading, it's Steph second, Jaborgan in third, to Jonas fourth, and the run-up fifth. Sixth, Langfeld, seventh, Rocking Kid, eighth, Electro Dan, ninth, Blaze Lord, 10th, JB, Razor Fire was 11th, Farf 12th, and CBA 13th. Ryan Van Doom, Ryan Cut, they're the ones who finished. So non-finishers, Ryan Van Doom, Ryan Cut, Nate, Gordon Crimson, and Yarum. 4 disqualified for spinning in the wrong direction. Disappointed in that one, it is.
That is quite gutting of a gut wrench feeling.
What's the run-up going to do then? As you can see, everyone on the who's watching this race having to have umbrellas up. It's annoying to tell you this, but from Golden Crimson upwards, everyone who's DNF'd, probably because they wanted to leave to not finish the race or they crashed out. There's a lot of damage, which means, and I quote, a lot of money going to be spent for the teams to get them cars fixed for next round. So, too much money that we don't really want to discuss. So anyway, here he goes then. Does the run up? Can Langfeld get past the run up here? He's got a great run into the corner. He's got a great run up here on the run up, but he can't get past. And into the across the line, out of last corner. Sorry, now across the line, started last lap comes King David. So he's pretty much won. We pretty much think he's won this, but we have to wait and see. We've still got a
Try
lap to
not
go.
to slide off. Try not to slide off.
I've jinxed it, so you know. 1:43 for the run up there. Let's see what the first wet time is from the Rocking Kid.
You know what? I think Jaborgan's not going to get third here. I don't think Jaborgan's going to get third. I don't know if Jaborgan can get third. I just don't know. Rocking Kid gets...
Oh, I'm Van Doom's left. Well, never mind. I thought it was the crash. Sorry. No, I do believe he will get third because DeJonas has got a penalty, and I don't think the run-up has. So it's just the run-up we need to concern here.
Oh, I don't know. It's one of those, isn't it?
So we have a spinner.
Oh, it's Electro Dan.
Electro Dan. Oh, but he's kept going, so there we go. But let's see what Jaborgan, if he's got enough speed here. Let's go to DRS and all of that. We'll let you watch. We'll have the little bit at the bottom for this last lap for you guys. We have the run-up, Langfeld, and it's Steph as your drivers of the day in the chat. So please, one more vote for one of them will do it. I would say we'll do it. What I mean by do it, we'll get them, one of them, to be driver of the day. We still don't know your driver of the day from the chat yet, but we do know that it's your driver of the day now, Ollie.
Well, before you say, if you want to comment on King David, go around to the final few bits.
Well, yeah, go on then. King David then out the last corner now. Checker flag waves, and King David will win here in Britain, his home race. What a race there from King David. Second will be Steph. Third, and he does keep it, does to Jonas. Well, sorry, Jaborg. Oh no! Jaborgan had a penalty, so it's the run-up who gets P3.
I did say! What a shame!
Now, to all of you at home, you might have seen it, you might have told me, but I completely blanked it. Here comes the run-up. The Rocking Kid gets a good position there. So does Here comes now Laser Lord, who somebody jinxed him in the chat, so well done. For saying he's going to win the race. Well done, you. He comes home in at 7th. 8th is Electro Dan. 9th is. 10th is Razor Virus. He is. And JB now crossing with Farf and CBA still to complete a lap yet. So JB gets 11th. Farf gets 12th. The Ghost Carders, and his teammate will get 13th. Who's just weaving in and out his tyres here. He's not really trying that much to do much here as there is not. He's not, which is really annoying. Sadly, I can't see the stream anymore for a second, so you guys will just have to deal with that for a bit. So just give me a second because we had a comment and I just need to read it.
So yeah, my
Spun.
I'm gonna give it to the runner because he made the most positions. He stayed consistent. Kept out of trouble. Good result. Oh, great podium from where he started. Run up my driver of the day today.
There we go then. So the run-up is the driver of the day in general then. From the chat and from you, we get run-up as the driver of the day. Right then, guys. We're now going to get the podium into here. Now, I don't know if I have the podium as friends, actually. This is going to be a weird one for once. If you have Oliver, any of them as friends, then let me know. So we'll find. Here we go then. So there's the podium. The celebrations go off. The just the trophy holding up there went off. We didn't really want to show it. So King David wins the race from It's Steph by 8 seconds. There he does. Third is the run-up. Fourth is Langfeld. Fifth is Jaborgan. Very disappointed there. Seventh is to Jonas. So sixth is to Jonas. Seventh is the Rocking Kid. 8th is Laser Lord. 9th is Electro Dan. 10th Razor Virus. The cars who were still finished but were ghosting were Lord JB, F1 Farf, CBA finished in 13th, and the non-finishers were Ryan Van Doom, Ryan Kurt, Nate, Golden Crimson, and Yarum. They were there. The only drivers who did not get penalties in that race, as we wait for them, were King David, the run-up, and JB.
Tell you what, interview's gonna be interesting.
King David, it's Steph, and the run-up. Right, let's see if I've got them as friends. Do I have King David as a friend? I should have these as friends by now. I think. Wait,
Yes, congratulations to the drivers.
just checking. Is it? Oh, is it? Where's it, Steph? It is that one. Right. Okay. Fair enough. It is that one. It's Steph apostrophe. It's. If you, it's Steph. It's that one. Righty ho. I should have.
Just give us a second, guys.
It's Steph. Yeah, it's that one then. I don't think any one of my friends have them as a friend. Uh, King David's left, so I don't think he wants to have a chat. But the run up my. What is it? Is it the run up? Yes, it is. Okay. Right.
Hello, it's Steph. Hello.
Just give. If that's okay, if you just give us 1 second when I just. Wait. So there we go. That's that then. There. Just brief. We're just waiting to see if one of the guy will come in. If he doesn't, then we'll start with you, and then he can join
Sure.
when we're with you. Just hold horses for 1 second. If that's all right.
Just to update you in the football, Liverpool are now 3-1 up against Salzburg. Just wanted to let you
Nice.
know.
Right then.
Big up Liverpool fans.
Right. We'll give him another 2 seconds just in case if he does join or not. But we'll say he won't join. The run up. We'll say the run up won't join, but he may join as we're speaking to. It's Steph, but well done for P2.
Thanks.
Well done. And how do you think that went?
I haven't practiced as much because I've been in Germany the past week. So I wasn't overly comfortable driving on the track. But I thought, like, give it my best. Kept the car clean, didn't make any accidents, held it on track, made the right calls to go in when the inters were faster and the safety car came. So I think the strategy definitely felt in my hands today.
When it got
Speaking of-
I couldn't have done
Sorry.
that.
Sorry.
Speaking of the strategy, when the rain came, what was your first reaction like? Were you, because you stayed out on Insters, were you thinking of any talking onto the wets?
No, I looked at the weather report before and when choosing strategies, and it said that it would be heavy rain towards the end, but I didn't think, judging by how slowly the rain came first, I didn't think it was ever gonna hit wet conditions. So I always thought intermediates were the proper way to go.
Was you even thinking at all of the podium today for where you were starting?
I'm not actually sure about that.
Yeah,
Um,
you did a good strategy, I thought, coming in from where you were with the safety car, giving a good try with the safety car was.
Yeah, the safety car came on my outlap,
Yeah,
just
that
behind Virus.
yeah, you did a very good job then. So to get that, did you expect that it would be that like heavy, getting heavier at the end, or did you what I was trying to say was, were you expecting it to be that kind of weather at the end, or were you thinking it was going to be heavier?
I did think it was going to be heavier, but when it was, then when I realized it wasn't going to be heavy, I thought that okay, I actually have a chance to get a good ending to this race, because my start was kind of all over the place. Gained a couple of positions and then I lost a couple of positions. So yeah.
Oh, fair
And
enough.
so basically, when you when the safety car came, did it just like light bulb in the head and just screw it, going to the inters early, or because you tied the inters right? And
I did go
you
to the
just
inters
literally
before the safety car came, because I jumped into the pits. I felt the soft tires were getting really bad, and the cars ahead of me went in, so I just followed them. And then, like in turn 3 or 4, the safety car popped up. So that really saved my ass, because then no one could get past me because of because of strategies. So, but at that point I was fourth, and then on the second to last lap of safety car, Virus and Dan jumped into the pits again, so I got second, and then I kept
talk
everyone
about well
behind me.
timed. Talk about
Yeah.
well timed then.
You could say.
Yeah, so yeah, the one up does want to chat. So one up, if you can just put in the chat what your PSN name is, I will find it, and it should be just the run up. I know, but I don't know. My phone is turned off.
Is his name in
the
it?
run up.
What?
It's the run up. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
I've invited a count called the run up, but I don't know if he's going to join. If no one up, by the way, I've invited an account called Don't Run Up, like your name on YouTube, but I don't know if you're going to join or not. But yeah, so going into next round, are you
Germany?
Are you looking forward to Germany?
Both yes and no. It's a track I have difficulties driving. I don't know why. So I'm kind of excited to drive it because I might get better while practicing. So I'm hoping for the best, but I don't expect myself to place high up into the points. Maybe I'll get some points then as well. I feel like it. I can't expect more of myself.
Would you expect more rain there for Germany? If you want some more rain for Germany, just like you want today.
I got really surprised today how well I kept my car around the tracks, because I'm actually pretty terrible at driving in the rain.
We drove extremely well, keeping it on the track.
Yeah, I did. Just enough. Actually. So.
Yes. Yeah, I thought you did really well, so well done.
Because when I was driving Austria with another league, we had wets from the start off, and I dropped from 3rd to 15th in 3 laps.
Goodness.
So...
Was that didn't it last week rain in Austria?
I don't know, because I wasn't driving last Wednesday.
Oh.
I was driving on a Monday in a Norwegian league. So.
Oh, well, very well done today for your...
Yes, congratulations.
Thanks.
I think it was just the right strategy call did it for you today, so well done.
Yeah.
There's an old saying, be on the right tire at the right time, and he certainly did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so sorry about it, all these blue screens tonight. I've been trying to add the run-up. He said he wanted to talk, but it looks like he's not coming to talk, so... I've invited an account called Dirt Run-Up, but I don't think he's going to join. So, if you're still listening to Run-Up, I've invited your account. I think it's your account. Should be. But you haven't joined, so...
My advice is to try and look back on the stream. That's what I would say. Look back on your stream.
Yeah, we'll look back on the stream in a second, but yeah, we'll try and add you back. If we can't, then sorry, we can't talk to you. So yeah.
Let's have a look. So I'm just trying to find the run-ups game.
If you go back,
guys.
if you go back a little bit to like maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago, it will say like in the lobby like the run up. It should just be the with a capital T and then run with a capital R and then up with a capital U. But
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the one.
I've ran that account 4 times now, so if you don't want to join, then
I think he's probably either busy, he's doing something, or
he put in the chat, I'm up for the talk, and then I added his account straight away, and then it didn't join. So
are you hoping for any more podiums and stuff?
I'll happily take more if I can get them. But I don't expect myself to place higher.
Would you say it's out of pure luck?
It is some luck involved, but always strategies is a part of the racing. So you can't say it's completely lucky, but it definitely felt to my left.
You just felt.
today.
What happened
Yeah.
is you just went straight into your hands.
Yeah, and I caught it. Graph. Well, oh, yeah.
Oh,
But
I
this
don't
is
think
a
the
good
run-up's
field.
coming. I don't think the run-up's coming.
This is a really good field of drivers in this series, so it's definitely competitive. You have to push yourself far beyond your limits if you want to hang up in the podium area for several weeks in a row.
I don't think the run-up's coming. Do you think so? I don't think the run-up's coming.
I think I've invited him to chat, but it doesn't seem like it's coming, so...
Well,
Yeah.
well done to the run-up for getting third place, and congratulations to the race winner.
David?
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
King
King David.
well done to him.
Congratulations to him.
Well done to everyone, and well done to you, Steph, for
Cheers.
getting P2. Yes, it doesn't look like the one-up's coming. I've just tried to charge it my phone. Somebody says the voice is... Oh, Steph's left, so there we go. Before we do go, how did you assess that race?
The race itself was fantastic to watch. The close battle at the beginning between King David and I think it was Steph, I believe. I don't know, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yes, between King David and Energy Dan, that's what it was. Those two at the front, beautiful racing between the two, kept it nice and clean. Then the rain came in, special safety cars, beautifully stuff. Beautiful racing today. I thoroughly enjoyed GP2 for my first ever commentary session with GP2 and with you, with the legendary Cadwell himself. Couldn't be having more to commentate with you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so it's me and you. Yeah, you probably want to commentate with JB as well before he finishes his commentary, because
Yes.
by the way, if you didn't know, everybody, I'll tell you the news again. JB and Lee are deciding to take a step down from their roles at the moment. So Lee is just going to be at the background of this. It looks like Jaborgan is going to be just stepping down from a racer as well. JB, I think, is just going to be in the background, maybe here to do 2 or 3 races, but hardly race at all himself as well. And yes, just before we do finish and leave tonight, we're going to see where Steph would finish. So I don't know what Steph normally is. So I don't know where the people in front of Steph in her championship, where he in his championship finish tonight. Oh, this is just annoying. Here we go.
Beautiful. This is pretty much Sunday League F1, everyone.
Here we go then. So it's Steph is at the moment in 18th, right? With 6 points, okay? Today he gets
18.
18, so that's 14, 24 points he'll be on, right? And if my calculations are correct, he will jump up to there, so it will jump up to 13th.
Wow.
So that's great from him. But there we go, guys. That was GP2 around Silverstone. We have one more to go in the Premier Series tomorrow night with JB. It'll be either JB and Alex or JB and Felix, which of course it's Festa. Will be either of them tomorrow night commentating. I'll be back on Monday with GP4. Depending on whether it'll probably be with Alex Vesta or Oliver.
Yeah,
On that one.
If I'm racing a GP4, if it is, then I'll probably be racing. If I'm not, I'll be looking forward. If I'll probably be on commentary again, I'm looking forward to doing it with you again, Mr. James Cadwell.
All right then, yeah, I'm happy to do it as well. On here, just to check. So yeah, that's it from all of us here. We'll be back, as we said, tomorrow. I'll be back on Monday. So from all of us here at Speed Force Racing, GP2 is now finished. The surprise tonight was that Yarham got DNF'd. So we had we had a King David who won a race and pops his championship hopes up again. From all of us here,
like, subscribe if you need to.
Yeah, like and subscribe please to try and get us to 250. From all of us here, it is goodbye, and we will see you. Well, I won't. I'll see you on Monday, Jay, and you'll be back with the capable hands of JB tomorrow. So from all of us here, it's goodbye.
Ta-da.
Goodbye.